All right, this is exciting. Patterns and relations review. All right, here we go. Zoom in. All right, number one. How would you find the next letter in the pattern A, C, E, G, I? Well, I wrote that down. A, C, E, G, I. Looks like it's going every other letter to me. So I would skip every other letter. B. The number of beans in a can is represented by the variable b. Which expression represents the following diagram? So there we've got three cans. So that's a B, that's a B, and that's a B. So we have three B's. And then we're subtracting 2, 4, 6 beans. So A. Remember, when we see cans or cups or bags or whatever, some closed container, that represents a variable. And then the number of those is the numerical coefficient. Which expression represents 7 more than, so that's addition, 7, 3 times a number, where the number is represented by the letter B. So we've got 7 more than 3n, but it's a B. 3b plus 7, right there. B. Which expression represents 6 times the number reduced by 3? So 6 times the number reduced is subtract 3. Reduced by 3, so 6cd. Solve the equation b plus 4 equals 16. So this is just inspection here. So something plus 4 is 16. That's 12. C. Given the equation m plus 5 equals 9, what's the value of m? So again, inspection again, I can just look at this one. Something plus 5 is 9. That would be 4a. Given the equation g subtract 6 equals 9, what's the value of g? So something, so take away 6 is 9. So something take away 6 is 9. So that's going to be 15, subtract 6 is 9. So D. What is the value of b in the equation b subtract 7 equals 15? So something take away 7 is 15. So in other words, 15 plus 7, okay, is 22. So 22 subtract 7 is 15. Solve the equation a plus 12 equals 19. So something plus 12 is 19. So 7 plus 12, so a, b. Given the equation a minus, or a subtract, 8 equals 5, what's the value of a? So something, when I take away 8, gives me 5. Okay, so it's not negative 3, it's not 3, it's not 13. Oh, yes, it is. 13 take away 8 is 5. C. Solve the equation m plus 5 equals 23. So something plus 5 is 23. So that would be 18b. 18 plus 5 is 23. Which equation represents a situation where a mass, represented by T, is increased by 12 kilograms to give a total of 37 kilograms? So it's T increased by plus 12 equals 37. So 12 plus T plus 12 equals 37b. When the cost of an item is increased by $9, the cost becomes 67. Original cost is represented by C. What's the equation? So increase that original cost by 9 equals 67. So how does it equal 67? No. Okay, and the cost is increased by, so it's addition. So it's D. Anita's new aquarium holds 18 fish, which is 4 more than her old aquarium held. If the number of fish in her old aquarium is represented by S, which equation represents this situation? Okay, so it's going to be equals 18, so it's either this one or this one. No. 4 more than, so plus 4. So the old one plus 4 equals 18D. All right. Solve for the value of the variable in the equation. 21 equals 3y. So 3 times something is 21. 3 times 7b. Solve for the equation p divided by 6 equals 4. So something divided by 6 is 4. Well, that's easy. 6 times 4 is 24. 24 divided by 6 is 4. So D, 24. What is the value of the variable in the equation? 6 equals t over 6. So something divided by 6 equals 6. Well, 6 times 6 is 36. So 36 divided by 6 is 6. The perimeter of a rectangle garden is 24 meters, and the length of the garden is twice the width. If the width represented by the variable w, which of the following equations describes the situation? Okay, so the total is 24, so it has to equal 24. So no and no. Okay, we're down to 2. Okay, let's draw a picture of this to see what it's saying. Okay, so I've got a garden, perimeter is this. So it's saying, so here's the width. And the question says the length is twice the width, so this side is 2 times w, 2 times w. And all of this together equals 24. So if we simplify this, that's 2, 4, 5, 6. 6. W equals 24. So B. So in other words, this is, we'll solve this right here just to show what it is. W equals 4 meters. So it's 4, 4. And then 2 times 4 is 8 and 8. So there's 16, 20, 24, which is the total. Julie lives 3,200 meters from school. Alex lives 1/4 of the distance from school that Julie does. So he lives 1/4 of Julie's distance. What equation represents the distance D of Alex's house? Okay, so D equals 1/4 of 3,200. So 3,200 divided by 4B. Which equation represents this here? So again, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 times 3, so there's 15 there. Again, variable P, so that's 2P. And then plus 3. 2P plus 3 equals 15. 2P plus 3, so C. Given the equation 5 plus 2n subtract 20 or equals 21, solve for n. Okay, so again, we'll show how we do this. 5 plus 2n equals 21. So get rid of the constant first always, the dangler as they call it. So 2n equals 21, subtract 5 is 16. Okay, now I've got a 1 step, so divide by 2 because it's multiplying, divide by 2, and equals 8. How do I check and make sure I did that right? 5 plus 2 times 8 equals 21. 2 times 8 is 16. 5 plus 16 equals 21. 21 equals 21. So we did it right. Okay, so then here we are. So n equals 8. A. Solve for 3c plus 2. So 3c. So I'm going to subtract 2. Subtract 2. So now you have 3c. 3c equals 15. Divide both sides by 2. I'm going to get c equals 5. B. Given the equation 6z subtract 2 equals 16. What's the value of z? Again, we'll show the work here. 6z subtract 2 equals 16. Okay, get rid of the dangler, the constant first. Plus 2, plus 2. So I've got 6z equals 18. Divide by 6 to get rid of that. Divide 6, z equals 3. Okay, so A. Given the equation 5 plus 9b equals 86. 5 plus 9b equals 86. Okay, get rid of the dangler first. Get rid of the 5. Get rid of that constant. So I've got 9b equals 81. I think you see where this one's going. Divide by 9, divide by 9. B equals 9. So 5 plus 9 times 9 is 86. Okay, so B, D. Janine has 6 more roses than twice the number of daffodils. If she has 24 roses, how many daffodils must she have? So 6 more than is plus 6. Then twice the number, so 2 times the daffodils. And she has 24. Okay, so there's our, sorry you didn't see that. So there's our equation. 6 more than twice the daffodils. Subtract 6, 2d equals, subtract 6 is going to be 18. Divide by 2, divide by 2, d equals 9. So she has 9 daffodils. B. Vancouver Canuck jersey sells for $39. It's 6 less than the cost of the Calgary Flames. That represents, okay, so write an equation and then solve. So 6 less than, so that's subtract 6 and the cost. So it equals 39. And the cost of the Flames, subtract 6 is going to equal 39. So in other words, we can do this by inspection. So it's just something subtract 6 is 39. So that would be C would equal 45. So $45. Subtract $6 puts me at $39. The equation modeling the total number of bald eagles in the valley is M plus F equals 27, where F represents the females, M represents the males. 27 is the total of eagles, males and female. If there are 13 males, so that's going to go for the M, solve the equation. So we got 13 plus F equals 27. Okay, so we're trying to find out how many females there are. So I got to get rid of the dangler, get rid of that 13. F equals, what's that? 14. So there's 14 females. Braden is saving for a mountain bike that costs $450. He knows he needs to triple the money he has saved so far. Triple the money. So he can afford it. How much money has he saved so far? So the money he saved so far, we don't know, but he needs to triple it. Times by 3. And that will equal the 450. So divide by 3, divide by 3. So M equals, so what is that, 175? 450 divided by 3 equals 150. 175. So far, he has saved $150. 175, classic. Laser printer prints is 20 per minute. Write an expression for the number of pages in Q minutes. So it's 20 times our unknown number of minutes. How many pages can it print in 5 minutes? So 20 times 5. 20 times 5 is 100. So it can print 100 pages in 5 minutes. It would print 100 pages. All right, that has been the pattern and relations review.